Monday morning. It was rough getting up this morning, I ain't even gonna lie. But it is Monday, January 22nd. Monday, January 22nd. We are here hitting our chest. We're here hitting our triceps. So that's the two objectives for today. I am over here at the ISO seated bench. Isolateral incline bench. Yeah, I guess the reason this is called an incline is because of, you're seated up rather than, laying flat like a traditional bench. So, but anyways, we're going to get into this. As always, we're going to do this movement slow, focused, and controlled. I'm going to use my thumbs as a guide as to where I should put my hands, but most of the time I stick my thumbs on the end of the pieces here, the handles here, and that's how I know where to hold, so it's nice and even, and then I can press out, come as far back as I possibly can to get that full stretch, and then press back out on that eccentric. So normally you should also line the ends of the bars up with your, like where your armpits are. So this is a little, I should probably come up just a little bit more. Nothing too crazy, but just something a little bit more elevated. So I have more of a stabilization and foundation for when I press out like this. So let's get the watch started. Watch is started. Okay. 5:24. We've been setting up in record time. We went from it taking us till like 5:30 when we get here to we shaved off 6 minutes, which is nice. Normally that's when we start. It's like 5:30. So let us go into the playbook. Chest. I think I have this as seated chest press. I do. Okay, so I was doing 105 on each side, which is, I think, that's what, 2 plates and a, what's it called, a 10 each side? Yes. Yeah, 2 plates and a 10 each side. So really, realistically, I should throw another 5 on top of that. So it's going to look weird, but whatever. Because obviously I want a PR, so let's do 110. I only got 6 for it though. Should we stay? You know what? Let's just do the 110 and see how it feels. Even if we fail, I can take the weight off. It's really not that big of a deal. At least then I know where my levels are at. I am gonna warm up real quick just with the 45-pound plates, just 1 on each side. Just to kind of get my arms flowing, my chest flowing, get rid of some lactic acid, that we all got built up. So let's get a warm up going real quick. Well, 45's feeling like it's going pretty good, so I'm not too worried about it. Sometimes I like to just do like static holds, like right before, like the weight is like hovering over that end cap, that end bar, where I can just release it and it'll be fine. But I want to just go ahead and get that stretch, maybe some partials, whatever really is going to help you to obviously, like I said, break down that lactic acid and stretch right before you start the workout, or whatever you got to do, just as a nice warm-up to just kind of be like, okay, like this is, telling your body, hey, like we're getting to work, we're starting, stretching, whatever that may be. Sometimes I like to use, they have a wooden bar here, I'll use a wooden bar, I'll stretch out with that, but in this regards, I'm just kind of, let my muscles know, hey, let's get some weight going. Warm up my shoulder too, my lovely shoulders that constantly have issues, that I have some more issues with now. So much fun. Music. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. we're loaded up. Let's get it going. So that was like 5.5, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Really tried to push for 6, couldn't do it. My shoulder gave out. So I think in the interest of hitting more reps, I'm gonna take off 5 pounds on each side, and I'm just gonna bang those out that way. But yeah, that kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was gonna be able to hit that 6-1, but it's okay. Now at least I know where I'm at. Let's get that song going. Push this weight. Nope. Oh, pretty sure that was 5.5 again. Well, that was, this is one of those times where we just didn't progress, which is fine. It just means the next time that I do this, I either have to do it at a different part in my workout set, or I have to go ahead and just stay at this weight and progress at this weight for a little bit, because this is something that needs to definitely be worked on. I also don't do this machine often. Not trying to make excuses, but you know, I don't do this machine often. Most of the time it's actually taken when I want to come over here. I think I've said that in previous videos, so it's definitely something that if I want to progress in it, I have to be consistent with it. Just like for like hammer curls. Like, you know, I've progressed in hammer curls so well because I consistently do them. So just something that I have to work more into my workout routine and diet. So, all right, well, while we didn't progress on this, that's okay. It doesn't mean that the rest of the workout's gonna necessarily be that way. So let's go over and do some cable flies. I'm gonna take these off, and we'll get over to the fly machine. All right, so I'm gonna bring these down just a little bit, just a smidge. It's like 5. There you go, that works. But we're gonna do high to low. See, I struggled on that one. We're gonna do high to low cable flies. Is that the same position? Yes. Okay. High-low cable flies. We might have done these before. Actually, I think, well, I know we've done them in previous videos, but at least, you know, me explaining them, I think the last time we did them, we did, what's it called? Low to high cable flies, which is where we got the cables down here and we're trying to squeeze up here. This one, we're doing the exact opposite. So we're gonna be coming from this position and basically like extending herself out, crossing over, and then coming forward like that, making that little fly motion regardless. But the whole purpose and point of these is to do so. I'm gonna use my alternative grip, you know, because I'm just that guy, and I'm gonna use only my I'm not gonna grip the handles, the bars. I'm just gonna curl my fingers in and I'm gonna press so it's more tension on my chest, more push on my chest. I am gonna have to adjust the camera angle just slightly, so let me do that real quick while I'm here. There we go, okay. And we are going to, well, first let me check and see before I say anything or do anything what the last thing I was doing on here was. Why'd I cancel that out? Hold it. What are you doing? High to low cable flies. Here we go.
I'm gonna go take a shit. You want to take a microphone?
Yes, please. I want the ASMR.
Completely pretend nothing's happening. Oh my god. Fuck.
All right, that was set number 2.
That was my PR.
Yeah. Okay, so it said that we were doing 35 on here, but that was on the other machine over across the way. So let's, yeah, that's gonna be too easy. Let's shoot for like 27.5 and see how that feels. Because I think these machines are once again different. So let me just test the waters real quick. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to be good. So let's stick with 27.5, especially since we're adjusting the grip. All right, let's get these going. It's going once I get my music on. Go. Thank you. Love it when my phone actually lets me listen to music. All right.
So this morning, my little thing is going to be, hey guys, that's the training this morning. I'm not trying to not do training, but it is a training. Sometimes I'm desperate and I can't. People will do it. And it doesn't do it. You know how many times I said it to them, that's like 4 minutes to do the training. Forcing me to do training.
All right, so that was about 11. I'm definitely gonna go up. I'm gonna do 32.5. Still keep my grip, still keep everything the same, but I just hit this for 11. So the weight was pretty not as challenging as I thought it was gonna be. When I initially lifted off, it felt a little bit more challenging, but once I actually started getting into it, I think it was just the initial push off that, you know, took me or made me think that this was going to be a little bit more difficult. So all right, so we bumped it up to 32.5. We're going to stay here, going to do the rest of the set at this, and then we're going to move on. I want to do flat bench, but just flies on the flat bench. So I think we're going to the SBD room to do that. We'll do that, and then we'll do one more chest exercise to make up for the lack of what we really did in the beginning, and then we'll get into our tricep exercises. Whew, okay. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Oh, there we go. Alright, that was like 8 or 9, so not horrible. I adjusted myself a little bit because I was losing my fingers rolled. I lost my grip a little bit. So it was 8 or 9. Let me record this. No, 27.5. We did 11. Then we did 32.5 for 8. We'll say 8 solid. 9 give or take. So, okay. I'm gonna grab some dumbbells. I'm gonna go into the SBD room, walk over there, get that going. So I didn't get the chance to talk when I first did this, but when you're down, the camera angle is weird, so I was just like, well, I'm not gonna like sit up and talk, so I'll just talk from down here now. But basically, when you do this, you wanna come up, flex out as far as you possibly can. Have a little bit of bend in your elbows as if you were doing the pec deck flies, but obviously just in a different position, in a flat position, like on the bench. You can really do this on anywhere. I just did it in here because the lighting was a little bit better and because it was open, you know. So come up, out, and down. I did 40 pounds for 8, and I'm about to do another 40 pounds probably for 6, 7, so we'll go from there. So that was 6, 7. It was somewhere in that area. So we progressed nonetheless because the last time I did these, I was at 35. So solid. All right, let's pick up the camera and go somewhere else. We're gonna do one more chest exercise and then we're gonna get into our triceps. Man, this feels like such a good stretch right now. Oh, this is great. All right. Just so that we can feel like we did something today in the terms of a pressing machine, we're gonna go ahead and do the machine so we can kind of make up for earlier, because I feel a little bit, I guess, I feel fatigued, but I definitely feel I could still do a decent amount of a push here. So let's see if we can. I'm gonna go ahead and just the seat once again, because this is a little too low. Okay. right at like armpit length is, or level is what we want. So let me see. Let's pull out the numbers. Always got to check the numbers. That's why it's so important to log. At least that's what I feel. I feel like it's super important to log so that you can go back and see where you are, so you know where you need to progress and how much you need to progress. Okay, so seated, nope. Wrong seated chest press. Here we go. Chest. Where is the, I know I have this. Chest press machine? Here it is. Okay. So 150 is what we were looking at. So let's do 155. Let's hit that for 8 and 6. 145, 150, 155. There we go. Okay. So let's give this a shot. I have a feeling I'll probably be able to hit this pretty decently. Fingers crossed. But guess what? We'll see. Let's get some music going and find out. More for come on. Whew. That was a bit of a struggle, that last one, but we still hit it. So it was 10. Now the question is, do I want to go up? The question is, do I want to go up? It's only 5 pounds. Let's just send it. Come on now. You know we don't mess around here. Okay, so I surprised myself. Nope. Surprised myself with that. So let's hope that we hit 8. This time. So that we hit 8 this time at 160. I feel confident that I'll 100% at least get 6. Whether 8 happens, who knows? We'll see. But at least definitely 6. So I'm optimistic. I think it'll happen. I think we'll make it happen. It's all about just tricking your mind into believing that you can. And also, of course, having the strength too. But, you know, it's a bit of a mind thing as well. But okay, so so far we've done 4 chest exercises. The first one wasn't the best. I know I keep harping on it, but the first one wasn't the best. It's okay, we're making up for it. So we went into the seated chest press, then we did the high-low cable flies, those were good. Then we did the flat flies, those were good. Now we're here, these are good. And then we're gonna finish off our chest here, and we're gonna go into triceps afterwards. So for triceps, I want to do D-handle extensions, and I want to do either the diamond overhead extensions or maybe a bar overhead extension. I don't know, but I want to do some sort of like behind the neck extension today, and then one where we come down and isolaterally target it. And then we also might throw in the machine. That was what I kind of had as an idea as to what I was going to do. That trifecta right there. But if I feel something else, or if I want to do something else, then I'll just do something else. right, so that was 7. Did you see my arms just stopped, just locked? Okay, so that was 7. You know what? I'll take 7. I will 100% take 7. Right in that sweet middle that we said, where we had guesstimated either 6 or 8. So I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it. 10 on the first go around at 155. 7 on the second go around at 160. Solid numbers. I feel a little bit more successful in the chest press arena now from, you know, earlier. Now what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna go over to do our triceps, and we're gonna start off with the isolateral, the D handle extension. I'll show you that. We'll get it going. For this D handle extension, whether you want to do this, it's basically align and position your body with the cable, where your arm is going to come down into that perfect extension down here, right? Don't necessarily have to lean into it. You can use the bar as support for your arm if you need to ground yourself, which is what I'm going to do. But I just come down, extend straight out. You'll probably see it a little bit better when I do it on this side. So let me actually do it on this side when it's facing the camera. So come down, extend out, come down, right to here, just to that 45-degree angle, then come back down, up, and down, just like that. Don't remember what I was doing on here last time, so let's go ahead and see, so we don't mess this up. D handle extensions. I was doing 30 pounds. So what do we have here? I think the third one is 27. Yeah, that'll be. This is, you know, good old different pulley system that makes things just a little bit harder. And I only did what's it called? I only did 8 the last go around. So it's like, you know, whatever. Alright, so it was 7, 8 each side. I lost count midway. But it was 7 or 8. Definitely, my arms are cooked. My whole body is just fatigued today for some reason. I feel like I'm not hitting as strong enough as I normally do. So, 7 or 8, first go around, first schwack. I wanted to stay at 30 because I only hit 8 and 6 the last time, so I wasn't going to progress, but there's no way for me to put additional weight on this machine that puts me at just 30 pounds, so it's all good, no worries. But we'll do this for one more set, and then we'll move on to our D handle. Or not our D handle, sorry, our diamond handle. Let's get into this, folks. instead of 6. So now we're gonna switch this to a much different position. We're gonna bring this down and we're gonna do the overhead diamond handle where we extend up and out. And this is a variant I haven't done in a very long time. I used to do this all the time, but I switched over to the bar press down because I found more success with that. But I do want to give this a shot just simply because I haven't done this in a while. So I might have to adjust the camera angle, but it's gonna come up, over. No, actually we're good. Yeah, we're good. Come up and over, and then you just come up and extend out. You really want to make sure that you extend those triceps and you're getting that full stretch, that full range of motion coming all the way down, coming all the way back up. So, see, I know I was doing a decent amount of weight on this last time, so let's see where we're at. I also want to lower this a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Triceps, D-handle extensions. There's no way I was only doing 30 pounds. Let's give maybe 55 pounds a shot. Nope, that's 44. There we go, that's 55. I know I was doing way more, so let's say 55 for 8, 55 for 6. I think that'll be a good rep range for us to hit. So, all right. But I think what we'll do is we'll finish up the day here. I don't think I'm going to push myself too much further because my arms, my chest, my triceps, everything's already pretty much fatigued. So I'm fine with just chilling and doing our 4 sets of chest, 2 sets of triceps. I think it was a successful day nonetheless. We've been here for an hour. Sure, I've been talking and everything like that, and like it's taken a little bit longer, but most of the time has been spent, you know, actually doing the exercise as well, I guess, kinda. Regardless, we'll finish up here, we'll do our wrap up here, and then we'll skedaddle on out of here. All right, let's get this going. See, that's the worst part. That's the worst part about these diamond handle extensions, is that when you come up and over, you do that extension up here, you gotta bring that shit back down. And it's an awkward movement, twists you, puts you in an awkward position, but it's okay, it's whatever. So, 55 pounds, we actually ended up hitting it for 10, so let me go ahead and update things on my end. We hit it for 10. 8. Perfect. Okay, so that means we're gonna do one more set. We're gonna hit 8, and then we're gonna be good on that front. Get into this. Whew. Weight gets heavy. thought I had one more in me, but I most certainly did not. Alright, so recap on the day. Seated chest press, the incline over there. It wasn't really incline. Well, it is incline. Seated incline press. We tried to hit a PR. Didn't successfully hit the reps that we wanted, but we still were able to push the weight at least. It didn't completely fail, but kind of failed. So we did that. Then we did our high to low cable flies. Then we did our flat bench dumbbell flies. Then we went in and we did our chest press machine. Then we did our 2 tricep exercises, being the D handle extension and the diamond extension. So that is our successful chest and tricep day. As always, I appreciate all the support. Everybody watching, all the comments, all the interactions, anything that you can think of, question-wise, that you might have, any comments that you might have, or anything that you would like to see me do or improve, please let me know. I am always trying to improve, always trying to take the critiques and criticisms that you guys say so that I can make myself better. Other than that, I appreciate you watching, like I said, and I will see you all in the next video.